What's good, YouTube? It's Tower Bars here with another video, and today we're gonna react to Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. And yes, I'm kind of like a day late and some change, but it's better than none. I think this video's gonna come out like 11 like tonight, but it's like 7:22 right now. But we gonna watch this video and react to it, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So yeah, it's your reaction as always, and yeah.
The
God
world's
damn, bro, look at this.
At least
It's hard
that's
looking.
what everyone's saying.
Wait, what?
The sky.
Oh no.
I don't like it.
What do you mean?
Ready to fire, sir.
Welcome
What?
to the New
Damn.
World Order. Fire!
Dude, I gotta get by. Oh,
Just close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that.
I remember doing that march on the original one, like recently. Well, I mean, recently, like 4 or 5 years ago. Because I never, like, one, I never got that far. Two, Rose didn't let me play the original Final Fantasy like that. It was either we was playing WWE or anything else, but we didn't even get that far. Anyway, but I remember doing the march on the original Final Fantasy 7. I was like fucking it up. I was like, how you do this? He kept going right back in the line, and he just, and I kept on fucking it up. I don't know. I probably could do it better now, but
Her rallying cry.
damn teeth.
Planet runs out of energy. It and
There.
everything on it
Let's
dies.
go.
We can overcome our
Oh, we get to use Red 13.
Am I the same as these monsters? Am I even human?
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh,
Oh,
Sephiroth, you see. So you heeded the call too, did you?
What are you talking about?
get gay players
As
can't
you
see
can
it.
see, your brothers down there
The
are having
chocobos?
a little get-together.
Oh, it's on a
You're
scooter.
our best chance of finding Sephiroth.
Yeah. I ask because I suspect there's soldiers suffering from cellular degradation.
Do not be deceived. You know the truth. Trust in me.
Sephiroth!
Oh, so we get to try to find that. Yes,
Come on!
Goofy.
On me.
Oh, we get to do that mission. Nah. What is this? Odin?
Look! Look!
Oh wow. There it is. It blocks.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
Gosh. Hold on.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Could you
They
look
gave
after
her
my
to.
friend? Just for a bit.
What the fuck is that?
A weapon?
Tutelary creatures, said only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Who dares disturb my
Oh, we get
slumber?
Vincent too.
It's upon us. The reunion. When worlds merge. I'm waiting, Cloud.
Wait a minute. That's crazy. February 29th. On 2. Last time they said it was 2 discs on the first one. It was just a download disc and a playable disc. Oh, you're gonna get the same thing? I just feel like we might get the same thing. Like on real, we oh. I fucking hate it here. You ain't know I'm gonna get that hoe too. To get the last one, I get the steelbook for the last one. I gotta get the steelbook for this one. Then I still gotta get the steelbook for Crisis Core. But it comes with the Sephiroth. Then get the digital twin pack and get the game. I already got this game. Now, if they made a limited edition controller, that's a different thing. I think that's it. Covering up the names and shit.
On me.
Yeah, you get to play as anybody you want. You get switching out. Just like the old game, which I really wanted. I'm glad they went with that route.
Look! Look!
Oh, just saucy. I feel like the game was at the wrong angle. Yeah.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
What is that nigga, bro?
Tutelary
You
creatures
just went.
said only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Who dares disturb my slumber? It's upon
Should have sold everybody but Sid. And I want Sid in the game. I don't know, they might do a fucking. They're gonna release like the last one, and that's it. And he's gonna be cussing up a storm.
us. The reunion. When worlds
That's all I want.
merge.
Just swear I'm out, Sid.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
That's all a nigga wants. All a nigga needs. Yeah. Let's look at the last.
A few moments later.
Okay, so there's some Twitter stuff, but I'm not going to log on Twitter. Twitter's tainted. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. Final Fantasy 7 has been set to release in February 29, 2024. This is the second installment of Final Fantasy Remake project. Will feature some elements of the previous game. Will greatly enhance features such as the vast world map to explore synergies with party members. The story will unfold more dramatically ever forward with rapid pace of major twists and turns. We know fans are dying to see the scenes. The scene in particular, maybe it's the snake scene. I gotta fight a giant ass snake. I don't fuck with snakes, but I gotta kill it. Other than that, I don't think anything else. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth will enjoy its own standalone adventures, with the party leaving Midgard to explore the wide open area. But for those who wish to deepen their understanding of the story, the recap previous games will also be provided. We hope both fans and those who have never played Final Fantasy before will enjoy this game, which is crazy. Okay, so here's another part. So we're finally able to announce the release dates to all of y'all. We've been working on tirelessly on Final Fantasy Rebirth since Final Fantasy 7 Remake. It's gonna call it Rebirth. Then it's gonna call it Remake. Like Final Fantasy Rebirth and Remake, that's what we'll call it. And we can't wait for the experience of our labor and love. In this title, Cloud and his reigns will led to Midgard will be setting out adventures across the expansion world on its own, while the main storylines is bigger and more ambitious to the previous game's narrative. Rebirth will embrace you to the concept of free explorations and compelling stories and fun mini games, powerful monsters, and more throughout the world map. We hope you find this world in great details, as nearly 100 hours of adventures await you. 100 hours, bro. Let's have 100 hours in fucking 16. And like just letting the game just out of while like reacting to the video, bro. It just me sitting in a skill tree reacting to it while playing this game. It's so fucking much. Alright, we will hope to take this new Final Fantasy gaming experience in our own hands. Hope so, bro. This game I've been anticipating this since I finished the last one. Hope we get some new shit. I don't know if it's anything else. My videos are going out longer than my videos like 20 minutes. I'm not gonna watch that and react to it. I feel like I'm content stealing at this point. Probably just I'll watch it a long time, but I'm not gonna react to it.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so I was like watching Maximilian's video because he's like the ultimate Final Fantasy intel type nigga. I don't know. I don't have the words for it. But yeah, I was just like wanted to read through some of this shit. So let's see. Today's day to play a brand new Final Fantasy look of Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. The trailer surely delighted both long-term Final Fantasy 7 fans as well players eager to play what happens at the conclusion of the story of Final Fantasy 7 Remake as Cloud and the company embark on a journey that takes them to the world outside Midgar. In the trailer, we caught a glimpse of the new party members sprawling. Yeah, and the party members is like kind of getting everybody geeking right now. I'm not gonna cap. Rather than you leave the speculating key staff on the game to join us to share not only the insights of the trailer but also additional games and details about the game. The roundtable includes Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, the producer I'm about to butcher this nigga's name. Yoshinori and creative director Tetsuya Nomura and director Naoki Hamagachi. I feel like I'm saying them right. I feel like I'm saying it right. Alright, can you explain what we see in the combat system here? It has remained untouched since the Final Fantasy 7 remake, or has it altered anything? I want to highlight the new synergy moves for the most battle system. The new mechanic allows the players to use synergy combats and abilities freely at a time by using a gauge charge similar in manner to Limit Break. So through the battles, the players will feel the relationship bonds to develop between the characters even more so than it did in the previous game, which is kind of crazy. I like that because everybody was sad at that sad part. I kind of want to say it, but I don't know, people didn't play the original game because it's just niggas who haven't played the original game all the way, and I haven't played the original game all the way, but I have. Like when I reached to that one part, yeah, I know y'all know what niggas are talking about, and I was like sad as fuck, but I was like, man, fuck this game, I'm not playing it no more. But yeah, if you're a new fan, don't look it up. If you're an old fan, you understand my feeling. But yeah, it was just, everybody was sad when that shit happened, and it's like, yeah, it's like, I only had certain people with it, in a battle the whole time, so it just, now the synergy might, be like, oh my gosh, wonder why everybody felt like this. It wasn't just this person that was sad, it was everybody else was sad. But yeah, I kind of like where they going with it. It's just something so minor, but it gives you a lot more feeling to the story. The players will feel the relationship, the bonds that developing in between the characters, and more so than the previous game. We also added the skill trees as new elements, new minutes growth of character. You can unlock synergy abilities through skill trees too. Many new material with the new abilities we set in the first game. Not seen in the first game are available as well, so players will have more options to customize and build character lotus to their own taste. My biggest question is, can we keep all the material in the first game and just port them over to the second game? Biggest question. Hamaguchi. Oh wait, we're gonna miss out the question. Features got inclusive of Red 13 combat as part of the new trailer. Players are now able to control him directly. What can they expect in terms of his abilities, and it makes him distinct and a great party member in the Final Fantasy Rebirth battles. And Hamaguchi's, his answer or her answers, I don't know. Development teams challenged themselves to give Red 13 a playstyle that felt different from the other characters. Red 13 doesn't have he doesn't just have the ATB, but also has his own unique revenge gauge mechanic. His revenge gauge charges when he guards against enemy attacks. He has spent the charge to the variable abilities once the gauge is filled. We designed Red 13 as a new type of character that requires the player to use a strike and balance between offensive and strategy using ATB and defensive strategy using the revenge gauge. I got lost. I'm not gonna fold you. It's okay. Then, we've seen Red 13 and Catsit showing us playable character. Catsit? I think it's Cat. I'm dumb as fuck. Showing us the playable characters in this footage. Released also another character who looks like Vincent. It is Vincent. The fuck? Will he be a playable character as well? Will their party spent for the two? Nomura. Oh, the original party members that are presented in the Final Fantasy Rebirth is previous title of the Final Fantasy Remake. Red 13 becoming a company member of the second half of the game, but he will become an official playable character member starting in Final Fantasy Rebirth. Similarly, have the characters who are company members in the Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Similarly, there are characters who are company members in Final Fantasy Rebirth that will become official in the next title. Okay, so Vincent will be there, but he ain't gonna be playable. It's not that bad. Yeah, it could have been worse. At least they confirmed it this time, like how they did with Red 13. It's like, hey, it's the exact same thing like Red 13. So with another game. So there's like, wait, nigga, I have to wait till 2024, bro. Then you gonna tell me I have to wait till 2026 or 2028 type shit? Don't get me started with Kingdom Hearts. God damn, don't get me started with that shit. As Sphere Scott goes to the Alexander and Odin. Yeah, I knew it. I saw Odin. Can we expect more returning summons from Final Fantasy 7 for Rebirth and any summons from Remake Return? The same question I was asking earlier, like 5 minutes ago. There will be many other summons in the game in addition to those that have already been revealed in our previous videos. Some of the returning Final Fantasy work. In fact, the lineup of the summons actually fleshed out and above the previous game with new attended side content on the summons who did not feature in the original Final Fantasy 7 and or even more besides. Oh, okay, that's dope. So we gonna get new summons and old summons. I like that, and that answers my question. I was like, I'm glad they doing that route. Some games be like, hey bro, you gonna do this but not do this. Yeah, sneak it into this part. I remember doing the original and I just kept fucking up.
And it looks like we have one more straggler joining in the parade. Let's see what he's all about. Wow, he is truly awful. I certainly hope this young man's mother isn't alive to witness him failing at this one job. Use the hashtag #YouHadOneJob to rain scorn down upon him.
You up and send.
Sneaking into the original Jonas Sauce players partake in the unique minigame. We saw the parade and many other minigames is newly revealed in the trailer. So will the same minigame from the original Final Fantasy 7 be? So will the same minigame from the original Final Fantasy 7 remake? No, not remake. The original Final Fantasy 7 will still be playable. And Kamaguchi says yes, the same minigame will be playable, but we greatly increase the scope compared to what it was in the original Final Fantasy 7. In the original, Cloud could sneak in, players partake in the parades and join in the performance. But then Final Fantasy, he becomes the leader. Oh, he said, yeah. He just sneaks in, but this time he's like, he's gonna be the leader. I'm the captain now. That's crazy. He becomes a leader and customize the composition of the soldiers participating in the parade. The chosen unit position will alter performances and go through without saying that. This also the face the meeting game I was played. The parade to celebrate in Rufus is president now. Fuck Rufus. As the new president of Shinra in the climax of the first half of the original game. So the development team was really enthused of making it all the details for it. Also one of the moments I hope the players most. And speaking of mini games, we get a close of the gold saucer. I would put an edit and like somebody like having a fucking PTSD probably later on. Anyway, this all might come out tomorrow. And so we're gonna get a fun glimpse of the gold saucer and its own mini games. How do the Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth versions is different from the originals? This is, I think a lot of fans will point out the number of variety and mini games as the ones that draws to the original Final Fantasy 7, but for the Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, we have all out that created a huge number of mini games on the scale that surpasses even the original. Many of the mini games can be experienced in the main story, but we also have lots of unique and challenging ones that will appear part of the side stories that you can find as you explore the map. There might be wait, I don't know why I keep saying there might well be players who get caught up in all the fun mini games that are making progress to the main story. If they find they are making progress in the main story. I think I did that shit in the original. Like I thought I was doing something, yeah, I wasn't doing something. I was like, man, let me get out this stuff. It was just too much. I didn't beat the game. I should beat the game. I'm not gonna start all over because that shit was a fucking hassle to get where I was at. But I might make a stream for that. You know, just finishing the original Final Fantasy 7 game. The Golden Saucers and Iconic locals to that players will be eager to visit. We approach the redesigning of this amusement park. Players will first visit the Ghost House in the middle section of the game, but they are free to come back to any time they like in order to, just like the original. In order to create that motivation to make them come back, we designed the park to provide changing and ever more wonderful experience for each visit. So the new media games are added and harder difficulty modes and are unlocked as the main story progresses, leaving more to do there. And at the media game, either the parts of the Golden Saucer scenes that the main story has been fully remade and upgraded too, so you can get great things from it. It's just The trailer also shows moments of part of the exploring lush exterior open areas. How do those larger areas work within the context of the gameplay and story? You know how Gucci says, points to the team, leads Midgard, Cloud, and the team member Major's objective. Final Fantasy Rebirth is to follow the track and down Sephiroth across the expansions which they find themselves. We put a lot of emphasis and explorations, focus on the game designs, and this time we wanted to create the feeling of going on a journey while traveling around the world to the pursuit of evidence of Sephiroth's movements. Okay, there's like a lot of shit. I don't know if I can do all. Maybe I can talk about the ones that's like kind of like on my mind, like this one, kind of like catching my eye. Give it as a direct continuation of Final Fantasy VII Remix game. Players port over their save file and their character builds to the next. We have announced that the Final Fantasy Remake project will be a trilogy and that the entries will be a standalone game in its own right. Because of this, each game balancing is done independently. The players will level up and abilities will not carry over one game to the next. However, we have created some special bonuses to fans who have played it to the games and allowing them to start with a little something extra. I don't know. See, some shit like that and kind of answers my question. I was thinking about detail about the Final Fantasy soundtrack. I don't think that's too deep. There's a scene where Cloud and Sephiroth fighting together, but would the player get to choose Sephiroth and Final Fantasy? If you play the original Final Fantasy, I'm sure you can guess which one I'm talking about. You'll be able to control Sephiroth in the same scene in the title as you could do in the original. But more to confirm that. They got something with abilities, but the abilities. I think that's it. But yeah, damn. That's crazy. That's what's the function of the world map. The world map is vast and expensive, so that's not all the locations would be in the main story alone. In fact, the volume amount of the side content of Final Fantasy is nearly double that did a main quest. The players who want to enjoy Final Fantasy VII set on the deeper and level exploring corners of the world, discovering many different exciting experiences such as the story, meeting games, battles. It will also be possible to return to many of the regions in the world, even the main quest from the area, so you don't have to worry about leaving things behind or unfinished. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. It's so much to read and so much to unpack and all that shit. We just out here, and now we gotta hold that L. And sometimes I just want to be on a hop about time chamber and start training for like fucking until February. But with that said, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you're excited for. So what other games you excited for? I think they show like more Resident Evil DLC. I didn't react to that yet. I don't think I need to react to it. I'd probably just wait when the whole comes out. I kind of want to platinum the game. I want to platinum the game. I'm trying to platinum Final Fantasy 16 right now. Shout out in Final Fantasy 7 Remake. I'm trying to platinum that, but it's that last like stupid challenge, because I already beat the game hard, but doing that that VR mission, it's just that last one. I can't even beat it. Probably had to let somebody else do it and type shit, but it is what it is, and